Oh, this is on? Man, Invincible season 4, it's pretty good. I just want to talk about it really quick. I seen a lot of, I hate to go to bat for Amazon of all companies, but Invincible is getting a little bit of too much undeserved hate, and we need to talk about it real quick. All right. Listen, first of all, you already know Invincible season 1, that shit's fire. Gas all the way through, no breaks. And the finale's amazing. Season 2, not so much for me personally. Season 3, I had me a good little time in season 3, I can't lie. And the last 2 episodes of season 3, those were fire. And that was an amazing way to end the last season. So I was kind of like excited for this next one. I haven't personally read the comics, but from what I know, people like that shit. People are always spoiling me. If you're one of those people on Instagram that when you see something for Invincible, you type in the comments, oh, well, in the comics, Thrag does, in one episode, in the next episode, Invincible's gonna die. If you read the comics, you'll know. Yeah, this is cool, but just wait till Oliver gets ripped in half in the next episode, because that's what happens in the comics. Fuck you! 90% of the people that's watching this show did not read the comics, so why are you over here in the comment section spoiling shit for people with your bitch ass? Fuck you. Sorry, I just had to get that off my chest, because that shit, it riles me up. So every time I see a comment like that, I can't lie, I report that shit. Yup, I'm a Karen on Instagram. Don't get near me on Instagram spoiling shit, because I will report. Forgive me. But I'm forgetting what the first few episodes was about. First one that comes to mind, though, is actually two come to mind. The episode with the rock dude, Rock Hard. Is that his name? I feel like I'm geeking on that. That sounds kind of pause. Um, his ass, his little episode, every episode he's had in previous seasons, don't give a single shit. All right. Couldn't care less. And then he want to come back in this season and think that anybody care. And I was so glad when Mark at the end of the episode beat the shit out of him and said, "Get the fuck out of my fucking life. Why you keep following me around? You a fan." I agree with Mark. That dude's a fanboy. He always trying to involve. Fuck you and your stupid daughter. I said it, bro. That is valid hate. I'll give y'all that one. The hell episode. I'm not even gonna really talk about it. I actually ended up not watching most of that episode because I watched the first half and then I just kind of let it play. I started getting on my phone. I was like, fuck this shit, man. I couldn't pay attention. It was so bad. I'll give y'all those two things. Here's the third thing that I'm not gonna give y'all. All right. And some people are gonna be mad and they're gonna be like, "You're a fucking chud. You're a normie. You're a goy. You don't fucking understand." Say whatever you want, but the animation is not that bad, bro. The animation is not that bad. Y'all are geeking. I don't know what shows y'all are watching. I'm not a huge animated I like animated shows, but I'm not obsessed with them. I watch more live action shit. Everybody just keep talking about listen, I see the floating PNGs. I see them from time to time and truly process that's what that is. What did you want, bro? You want every time they flying down for their freaking clothes to be waving and their cheeks to be jiggling and their fucking eyes to be glimmering? I don't give a fuck about all that, man. I come there for the story, bro. I'm, again, not to defend Amazon, the richest company, one of the richest companies in the world, but yo, calm down. Y'all are on some geek shit. And I'm not talking about geeking. I'm talking about geek. Fucking nerd out. Sorry, let me... Invincible's on some Family Guy level type animation, Not too much, not too little. Wow. People are going to be not happy with me. But listen, I got to speak my truth, bro. That's why y'all are watching. So that's what I got to do. I got to speak my truth. But then, after all those filler bullshit episodes, we get to actual plot shit happening. I can get over the animation, bro. Y'all gotta do it too, because there's some serious good stuff in Invincible, but y'all are just, I feel like you're almost rage baiting. I feel like y'all are really watching this shit, those guys who are hating, and then they just want everybody to be mad. They trying to get a like on their comment. Because that's the way of things now. And you know what? So be it, but I'm not gonna fall for it, alright? So we have that great episode, everybody pulls up. Then they go to space, have a crazy ass fight with Conquest. That shit, yo, when he ripping like spaghetti, oh nah. If you've seen it, I'm not trying to spoil it for people that haven't seen it, but if you've seen it, that shit is wicked, man. That I was genuinely uncomfortable. I didn't like that shit not one bit. And then Oliver, Nolan, they have this nice little bonding episode where they be chilling the whole time. I like that. Some people might be considering that filler. I don't know why you would. I've heard accusations that episode is filler and that the finale is filler. And I wholeheartedly disagree. You missing the whole point. See, those are the same people that are tripping about the animation. You just trying to get some slop to your brain. Really, you're just trying to see some, yay, yay, his hair's flowing. That's how I feel. I'm not even going to verbalize the fuck you. I guess I just did, but like, after Mark finally wakes up from his shit, they go to Leskria. I hope I'm right about that. Then they go there, they fight the Viltrumites, and at first, here's another thing. They was talking all the shit about Thrag. Again, I ain't read the comics. I don't have no idea. I've just seen pictures of this dude. He almost like a SCP. He's like a cryptid. I seen pictures of him, and I heard people like, oh my God, watch out. Watch out. But then he shows up in the show, and he's like, no, my skull. He on some tweaker, like baby timing, and I just was like, okay, I see what this is. This is some bullshit. But then, episode 7 happened. All that shit. You know, I had a great time. They destroyed Viltrumite, blah, 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 the hero stuff. I feel like I mentioned this before, but I love it when a good guy lose. I love a lot of my favorite shows and movies end with the good guy losing because it's just so like, it makes it that much more impactful, bruh. At the end, he really whoops the shit out of everybody. They're scared. They're genuinely scared. And that's what leads me into episode 8. Because the people that are saying that episode 8 is on some filler shit, they didn't get it. I was the most encapsulated by episode 8. Because, I mean, bro, he's tweaking the whole time. Mark is tweaking. Who wouldn't be? Who wouldn't be after all that? They've been telling this dude, we'll kill everybody. They've been bragging to this motherfucker for seasons, bro. Ever since the 2nd season, when they showed up on Oliver's planet and they told him, yo, act up, and we gonna kill everybody, okay? Why wouldn't Mark not be tweaking? I like shit like that. See, I'll take 5 episodes like that over 1 episode of that fucking hell shit or the stuff with that rock dude. Hey, but I don't want to be a hater. I'm supposed to be here defending Invincible, so let me stop doing that. Listen, overall, I just feel like, first of all, Invincible Season 4 is good. It gets unfortunately, I'm giving it a 7.5 out of 10 because of their wrongdoings, because of their failures. But I'm not going to tax them too hard. I almost went to 7, but I'm not going to, I'll let them keep the little 0.5. You know, that's Hondro Perk's little favor to Amazon today. All right. You're welcome, Jeff Bezos. Anyway, guys, I think I've been talking for too long. I just wanted to do a quick one. Oh, today it's 2 a.m. on the dot right now. I actually don't know that, but I bet it is. Today, I spent all day. I was recording with some, Y'all know Saintly Silas, okay? Y'all might know SJ, all right? Listen, we had a little get together, meet up, did some music videos. If y'all don't know, I do music video stuff on the side. If you ever trying to see some shit like that, you trying to see some other content that I'm involved in, stuff like that, check out Saintly Silas music videos because I directed them, comment something, be like, wow, the director really snapped on that one. Wow, who's this director? Just go ahead and glaze me in the comments a little bit if you could. I don't know when the videos we shot today would be coming out, but, just stay tuned, keep your eyes peeled. And, I might drop a little hint down the line. So, anyway, y'all, that's really all I got to say. Thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for, as always, thanks for subscribing. Thanks for liking. Thanks for commenting if you do. If you don't, where you at? Listen, man, cue the ducks.